Alright, this is the box that comes in. I'll get it opened up and see what it takes to put it together. It's looks like about 5.5 feet long box there, so let's get her opened up. Alright, you got your instructions, your table, then I guess I got to put all this together. It's like the base, the pole, motor head. So let me dig it out individually and we'll get it set up. Alright, I got it all set up. The head here is pretty heavy. So what I did was I just I laid the post over on the floor and put the head on its side and slid it on there. And then it was easier to pick the whole thing up, just tilt it up, so it wasn't too bad. But she's up and running. I got the chuck in. Change the speed here. Got a nice lamp, work lamp, and it's also got a laser. Here's all the specs. If you want to pause that and read them, you can, or you can look it up on Harbor Freight's website. And I got the 6-inch cross slide vise to go with it. It's about another 90 bucks. This was about 500 out the door. Got a nice digital readout. It's got a pretty cool laser. It may need adjustment, but I think it's pretty easy. There's some knobs right here to adjust the laser. And I guess basically you just make a small pilot hole, and then you adjust the laser to that mark, and it should be perfect. And if you open up the hood here, you can see the adjustable belt there. It's got kind of like what a side-by-side uses for a variable clutch. That just opens and closes as you adjust that handle. And you can also change it here. You can go up to the next groove, and I think that may slow it down. I'm not sure. I'd have to look, but they say keep just a 1/2 inch of play in the belt there. It could probably be tightened up a little bit. It's heavy. It's like 178 pounds. So I put the pedestal on the base, bolted it. Then I had to lay it down and then just slide the motor on it on the floor. And then I was able to stand the whole thing up by myself. If you have 2 people, it's a lot easier. You just drop it on the pole and then tighten down these set screws. It's got the chuck key holder here. It's pretty nice. And it's got the little spring-loaded deal, so you don't accidentally leave it in the chuck and sling it at yourself there. It's a little wobbly if you push on it. I guess that's flex in the base. But if you just work with it like you're supposed to, don't get rough with it, it's fine. And you can raise and lower it here. And you can also rotate the table out of the way if you got something big you want to drill. That's why they put those T-slots, so you could put some bolts in there if you wanted to bolt something down that was tall, and then swing your table out of the way and drill something big. That's a nice feature. It's got your depth gauge here. You just give it a push on the button and you slide it down real quick. or you can just screw it to fine tune it wherever you want it, or just take it all the way up and get it out of your way. That's a nice feature there. You got your work light. And of course your laser. 110 volt, so no special power required. I've just got it plugged into an extension cord up there. I usually make sure my compressor is off when I'm running the drill press, just so they don't both kick in. I'm just running off of a 20 amp circuit out here. So yeah, I think the cross slide vise is a must-have with this drill press. A couple of 1/2-inch bolts. I think I bought they're 2.5 inches long, which worked out perfect with the thickness of the table. I got a couple of big washers on there too. 2.5 inch length, 1/2 inch diameter, one on each side, and that keeps the cross slide vise bolted down nice and tight. I don't know if a pilot hole was such a good idea. It made it chatter a lot. This hole wasn't perfectly centered, so I got it on the same plane as the other holes, and it is letting it center it up. So let me show you real quick. Kind of see how it's off to the right. That's where it needs to be. So we'll keep that up. So there you go. That was 4 5/8 holes. I think next time I won't do a pilot. That causes too much chatter when you go step up to the big bit. I think I'll just go straight in with the big bit and take my time. So there you have it. The Bauer 17-inch variable speed drill press from Harbor Freight. Thanks for watching Projects with Paul. We'll see you next time.